Every February, it happens. The culmination of a year-round effort to raise money and awareness for children with cancer.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
The Penn State Dance Marathon, known as THON, works tirelessly for 12 months, all in support of the Four Diamonds Fund, whose goal is to provide emotional and financial support to families touched by childhood cancer. Every February, there's a party, a celebration of life. 3, 2, 1. For 46 hours, Penn State students stay on their feet while standing up for the kids. Since 1977, the missions for THON and the Four Diamonds Fund have been the same: to eradicate childhood cancer. Every February, it starts all over again. This is why we dance.
Support for this program provided by Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital and PepsiCo. Additional funding provided by the Penn State Alumni Association and Penn State Bookstore, and by viewers like you. Thank you.
I make it like home. We bring his blanket, his pillow, pictures. He likes to have the kids' pictures, and there's a picture of all of us. So we just bring it all instead of being in the hospital and feeling like a hospital. So a little bit of home.
He's an intelligent boy that he knows what cancer is. And he also knows that there's people who have beaten cancer. And when he did get the diagnosis and when we did explain to him what he has, he knew that it's something that he had to fight for and something that he's going to have to fight against. And then again, on the other side, being a 12-year-old boy, it was like, this sucks. I'm not being able to do what I want to do because of this silly disease.
It started last November, and he just started complaining about his left leg hurting.
And then that day, when I was at work,
January 30th, it was a Sunday, he just came to me and said that he, couldn't stand, it hurt to stand. So I took him to the ER that afternoon.
And then we found out on February 7th that I was diagnosed with periosteosarcoma.
When she said that he might have a tumor in his leg, kind of had that punch in the stomach feeling. That day was just not a very good day. A lot of thoughts were going through my mind. What are we going to do? Am I going to lose my son?
The way I felt, it was, now we know what it is. Let's, get going and start treating it.
There probably is some evidence of, some bony union occurring here.
When we went to the first appointment, we were assigned a social worker from the Four Diamonds, and which I thank God that was available to us.
We meet with the family and first discuss Four Diamonds, and we talk about how the basic goal of the Four Diamonds was to assist families to not think about medical bills, just to think about their child and their family.
Where do you usually have pain if you have pain?
The Four Diamonds Fund offers financial support for every child being treated for cancer at Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital.
Whatever the insurance doesn't cover, the Four Diamonds will cover. And so the relief on their faces, it's amazing. It really is.
And one of the incredible things is the process is so streamlined. We never even saw bills in the mail. It's not like we would get bills and then we'd have to, mail them to someone else to pay for them.
Or call and deal with the insurance company.
It's seamless. It all just gets handled and you don't even have to give it a second thought. Someone is on top of it, taking care of it for you.
In about 48 hours, we went from having a healthy 7-year-old to a child where doctors told us you need to make memories now because it's probably not going to go very long. Insurance covered most of her stuff. Later on in her treatment, when they did experimental stuff with her, that was not covered, so Four Diamonds covered that. I don't think she would have lived 5 years without some of that treatment. So Four Diamonds prolonged her life and gave us more time with her than we would have had ordinarily.
Chris Millard was a young student who, back in the 70s, unfortunately was diagnosed with cancer.
And 6 months before Chris died, he was in 8th grade, and the teacher's assignment was to write an autobiography. And he, after class, went up to her and said, "I'm not going to write an autobiography. I've been sick for 2 years, and I've been in and out of hospitals. I'm not going to write about that."
And so, in his wisdom, he wrote his story of the quest for the Four Diamonds. And each of the diamonds was a symbol of an aspect of strength that he either was looking for himself or that he had found in family members and people around him. And his story, I get choked up when I think about it. His story has inspired so many people and has allowed other people to find their wisdom, their strength, their courage, and to move forward in their journey.
It's become sort of a legacy which I appreciate, which we appreciate, my wife and I, but it was not our intention to glorify or to memorialize our son.
When everyone in that Bryce Jordan Center holds up their hands as a diamond, that's a sign to Christopher, to thank him for everything that he did.
People vastly underestimate how much coordination is involved to do any of what we do. And it's just thousands of students working all year long and learning all year long and growing as leaders.
Less than a month after THON, a brand new overall committee is selected. Each overall then selects a group of captains, which in turn selects committee members. There are about 320 captains and 3,400 committee members. When you add the students from 370 fundraising organizations, the total comes to more than 15,000 volunteers, making it the largest student-run philanthropy in the world.
This week is THON envelope distribution. Basically, organizations and captains and committees can come in and pick up their THON envelopes that they want to send out for the year. Last week we sorted through all of them. We sorted through 500,000 THON envelopes, so they're all in stacks, so it's easily distributed for this week. We use them to solicit donations from our families, people we know from home.
THON envelopes coming back look like this. They have the organization name and number written on the back, so when my committee members open them, they take out the donation inside and credit that organization, and then the check goes through the process, which is going on behind me now.
We really don't set a goal for ourselves. It's really just see however much money we can raise, and if we can raise 20 million, that's great. If we can raise 2 million, that's great.
You put so much into really getting involved in the Penn State community that is THON, and now that we're actually doing something, we're actually making money for kids with cancer, it's surreal.
Here you go, buddy. Thank you, go State!
Canning is when all the people involved in THON go out and stand outside in intersections and in front of businesses and stuff and raise money, ask for donations.
The guys from the recycling plant go to all of the dining halls and they collect these dirty, nasty cans, all for us, which is awesome. So we come here and there's about 2,000 pretty gross cans waiting for us to clean them.
There's a good one. That's an example of a good can.
The peeling can be
getting them out of the bags that have been sealed for a while.
Some of them are, tuna.
I'd say they get progressively better as you go down the line.
Yes. Rinser's not as bad. The dryer's got the golden job.
Currently, we have about 7,000 in storage. Today, we're hoping to clean about 2,000, and next week we should clean another 2,000.
More than 7,000 students hit the streets with those cans, collecting money in 9 different states.
Thank you so much. You're welcome, guys. Have a good day.
It's a simple way to raise money. You collect spare change. It gives anyone the opportunity to be involved.
You're gonna help kids fight cancer today. No one likes loose change anyway. It just slows your car down. We're here in Erie, beautiful Erie. We're canning for THON. I'm a member of Club Croquet. This is our 2nd year canning, so we're hoping to increase our total from last year and keep it going, keep building up the club. Club Croquet started in the summer of 2010 with 6 freshman guys wanting to make an impact on Penn State. We wanted something that's truly unique, something that hasn't been done before. So we decided, croquet, why not? You know, we're a bunch of classy guys. 2, 1. Well, you gotta go all out. We encourage funny clothes. As you can see, some of the guys aren't wearing sleeves. Hopefully that will give us money with the lady drivers. Oh, I got you. Got you with a dance move, didn't I?
See, the great thing about THON is it doesn't matter what organization you are. Anybody can do anything for THON. Any organization, from fraternities and sororities to club sports to independent dancers raising money. So that's one of the things I really like about it. Anybody can be involved.
We're just counting up today's totals. We were out canning all day. I got involved as a freshman and immediately fell in love with it. Just the people that you're surrounded by, the cause that you're involved in it's truly unbelievable, and it's really kind of defined my college experience at Penn State. You know, it's definitely been the best thing I've done through college.
Since 1978, THON has raised more than $88 million for the 4 Diamonds Fund. Throughout the year, THON volunteers are given a chance to see where that money goes.
On the tours, you have an opportunity to meet physicians, and you have an opportunity to meet child life specialists and nurses and nutritionists and music therapists. And the thing that strikes me is that those wouldn't be there without the 4 Diamonds Fund.
I really, really enjoy Penn State students coming through for their tours. It's wonderful to get the chance to share with them where their effort is going to, what I can hands-on provide to the children, to their families, because of the time and effort that each of those students is putting forth.
Hello, buddy. Are you ready for some major music?
In terms of pain management, if we're keeping the brain busy with the music, it can't receive the pain signals or the nausea signals as readily.
Oh, nice.
So there's physiological reasons, there's emotional, psychosocial reasons. All of those kind of come together as pieces of the puzzle to giving a whole treatment for the child.
Part of every tour is also a visit to one of our research laboratories, and one of our physician scientists will always speak to them about what we're doing in the labs and how their money is contributing to conquering childhood cancer. With a lot of human cell lines.
The focus is very much on the support to the families, but we more than cover that at this point. Now we're making so many greater things happen, and we are a part of the cure for cancer.
How old was he when he was diagnosed?
6 months.
He was only 6 months old. And how old are you now?
9.
You're 9.
Yeah, he's actually doing really well now. He had fibrosarcoma in the chest.
Hey, Matthew. We are Penn State.
I always heard that this money was going towards funding these different things that aren't available for a lot of kids at different hospitals, such as like the music therapists, as well as the child life specialists and different things like that. But I never really knew what it meant until I got to kind of hear that person come in, talk about their story.
When we do get bogged down, we have to sit down and think, you know, why are we doing this? And you think back to today and what we saw and what kind of work they do, and it just makes it so easy to do.
Of course, it was very hard on the other 2 siblings, you know, Olivia and Keegan. All your attention, of course, is going to go to the child who needs all your loving care and attention because of what the poor child is going through. So it was hard keeping the family close-knit and keeping the other 2 kids in the limelight, too, even though their thoughts at all times had to be what was going on with Bryce.
As much as it's been a focus on Claire and her fight, it's also about her brothers who have their own journey in all of this.
And it's about making everyone feel special.
Yeah.
Not just the kids that are in that fight together, but the army that surrounds them, their siblings, their parents, their grandparents.
The Adopt a Family program allows student organizations that participate in THON to be specifically connected to a Four Diamonds family if the family is interested in having that connection. There are hundreds of those connections all the time, and so once they're paired, they just start doing whatever it is that they can do. A lot of our families host canning weekends, which is a great opportunity for our students to go spend a weekend with their Four Diamonds family and raise money. It hits both elements of the mission, the emotional and financial support.
It's a party from the minute they come through the door. The kids can't wait for them to be here.
Our kids.
Our kids, yeah. Well, I don't like to think they can't wait either. It's a release, I think, for the Penn State students because it's an opportunity for them to really connect with us. It's a release for us in the sense that we get to do something for them, which they don't usually let us do.
Yeah.
So, and it's a release for the kids because Claire, Will, and Gabe now have 300 older brothers and sisters at Penn State, and
who they can look up to.
Who they can look up to.
1, 2, 3.
Ohanas are in town.
We got to hang out with them at THON, and Ty really missed them. So we invited them to come down and just have a nice day, cook out, do some fun stuff.
Just because THON is one time a year doesn't mean that these families don't need our love and support throughout the entire year.
Me and my roommate G, we got this 2 big water guns because they definitely beat us during THON weekend. They won that battle, so we decided to bring some extra weapons. So we brought it because, as you can see,
I didn't want THON to be something that Max felt was just for Charlie. And it was very clear when we got there that it wasn't, let's all pay attention to Charlie and Max stands in the corner. It was, Max, here is your gun, chase after me and shoot me. And I just thought, this is exactly what I wanted this experience to be for Max. He has as much of a connection to these students as Charlie does. And that's how you can tell that they embrace the whole family. It's not just the child that is battling or has battled cancer, it's the entire family.
That was a perfect strike. Thanks, Destiny.
We like to have things throughout the year, not just THON weekend, because cancer doesn't stop, so we don't stop. And it's a good way to always be there for them and kind of give it a distraction for whatever everything else is going on in their lives.
Sometimes you feel that you are alone, and the reason why we're here is so they know that they're not alone in this fight.
Yeah, you make a laugh.
All right, cool.
We keep coming back to support Penn State. If it weren't for them and the money that these kids raise every year, my kid may not be 5 years off treatment. My kid may not be deemed cured if it weren't for what these Penn State students do.
It's amazing coming here every year and you see families that you've seen every year and you see their kids doing well and thriving and growing and it's amazing. It's great.
It's a year-long effort, and we truly mean that. Students are constantly taking trips to go down to Hershey to see the families and support them.
Thinking the next one should be...
Tyler really looks forward to when the college kids come.
I'm kidding, yeah.
It's the first thing, like when we check in at the front desk, he runs back to the playroom to see if they're here. Because the Penn State kids, they entertain them, they do crafts with them or play games with them, and it just kind of makes the time go a little faster.
These appointments aren't just like you come in, you come out. It could be a multiple day thing.
Time to go over.
Our friend Tyler in there, so he's going to be here for the next few days. And so having us around to play with them, keep them entertained, takes a little break off the parents and gives them something fun to do.
And it says a lot about the Penn State students too, I think. You know, how dedicated and caring they are and wanting to really get to know the kids and the families. It's a great experience for everybody, I think.
He won!
You're sneaky. I didn't even, so sneaky.
It's kind of cool. Like, this is the kid that you're helping when you're standing on the corner, just like, you know, kids like Tyler in there. Just, you hang out with them, and then it makes you want to work even more, because it's like, hopefully one day he'll be able to be healthy, and then nobody will have to come here at all.
Inspired by the Penn State Dance Marathon, Mini-THON started popping up around Pennsylvania in 1994. High schools, middle schools, even elementary schools put on their own dance marathons to collect money for the Four Diamonds Fund.
Last year, there were about 60 Mini-THONs throughout Pennsylvania, raising about $1.3 million. This year, there are 83 Mini-THONs. At the end of the day, this is not a Penn State thing. This is about children with cancer. It's not a Hershey thing, it's not a Penn State thing, it's not a THON, it's not a Pre-THON. That's the difference that you want to make.
What's really great is we're fostering this sort of Four Diamonds mindset in kids as young as 4th grade, which is amazing to us as Penn State students to see these kids so enthusiastic and really understanding what we're here about.
Our daughter passed away from cancer when she was a student at this school, and that's why we wanted to start one here at this school to honor her and another student that was a 7th grader here that passed away.
I just think it's really important. These kids knew Brandon, and it's such a great philanthropic thing for them to do, which I think it's really good to teach them now how to care about other people other than themselves.
I want them to realize that they should be fighting to cure cancer, because someday they'll have kids, and I don't want their kids to have cancer and have them go through what we went through.
All too often, teenagers tend not to think about other people. They tend to think more of themselves. And this event is really one in which really forces them to look beyond their own individual world. And it really makes them more compassionate and really better people in the end.
To me, the greatest Penn State tradition is dance marathon. And to dance, that is the pinnacle.
Thousands of students compete to be one of 700 dancers who will stand for 46 hours. Each organization involved in THON is allocated a certain number of dancers based on their fundraising efforts.
There's also the chance for students to get involved who may not be a part of an organization by trying to independently dance.
All the independent dancer couples who are attempting to dance for THON 2012 are coming here. They're going to visit with finance first, where they'll verify their totals, make sure everything's kind of like completely up to date, because this really matters for them.
Did you get that $200 online donation from...
To become an independent dancer, you have to be entered into a dancer lottery. So for $2,600, you get your one ticket in the lottery, and then after that, it's every $500 gives you an additional ticket.
Yeah.
We're definitely nervous. It's been just such a long year, but
we're hoping it pays off.
It's been really stressful, so I mean, I think the hard work is going to pay off.
It's just been like building apprehension and excitedness at the same time. Just you're really hoping, because it still is a lottery, so we're actually still just hoping, I guess, and crossing our fingers that we get picked. Hey, Mom. We ended up being 171 off of our next lottery ticket, so I just ended up calling my parents and basically begging them to fill us in on that last little bit. It's 171. Yeah, 171. Yes. Thank you so much.
We have your total as $10,215.31.
Thank you. Not many people can say they raised $10,000.
It's going to be nice to know that we were able to contribute so much and be like a part of it, even though if we weren't able to dance, it'd be awesome to know just like that we were able to help even a little bit.
Cancer, world fighting, dancing, united, Penn State, great.
Each year, a group of morale captains creates a new line dance. This dance will be performed every hour during THON weekend.
It's really amazing to know that you're creating a dance that 15,000 people are going to be doing at once.
Thank you, State, for all you've done.
A few days before THON, the new line dance is performed in front of the morale committee members for the first time.
The line dance really starts building up the excitement of the weekend, and it really creates a sense of bonding among the THON community. It's something that they all can share and they know, and it's really exciting because they all get to share it with the dancers who are not aware of it before THON weekend.
So lunge out to the right with your hands on your hips.
The dance is obviously something fun for everyone to do, and it does have a lot of cool pop culture references, but the main purpose of it is to stretch the dancers out all weekend, because towards the end you can kind of forget to stretch. THON is so close, it's only a couple days away, so it's a really great way for everyone to come together and learn something special that will be a hallmark of THON 2012 for years to come.
Time to dance for the kids, for a chance. BKC lays out those kicks. THON is here for 46.
THON has had such a positive impact on me that I can't imagine not having it there. Like, we've been in these positions now for almost a year, so it's kind of hard to imagine my life not.
It's hard. It's just when you plan for something for this long, it's hard to imagine it actually happening.
It's not real at all.
I'll wake up tomorrow and be like, well, it's time to go.
Hey.
Happy THON! We're here. THON can start now.
The overall committee got here at 4:30. We all went in together, and then very shortly after, the rules and regs captains, technology, OPP, they all started coming in. So right around 4:30 a.m. is when the show starts for us.
THON uses every aspect in every room of the Bryce Jordan Center. Beginning of THON, we use the truckways obviously to bring in our supplies, but then they're transformed into storage units where dancers can bring their belongings.
Right now, they're setting up the stage, all the lighting. The sound equipment is coming in with entertainment. OPP committee members are setting up the mats and simultaneously blowing about 2,400 balloons up.
If you're on the event level floor and you leave the event level, there's a lot of things you're going to see. We have the auxiliary gym, the South Annex as we like to call it. This is normally used for just practices by the basketball team, but we transform it and use it as two spaces. We split the gym in half, and half of it is used for storage for our dancers. But on the other side, the families, that's a place where they can hang out. They're served meals by hospitality, and then they have a lot of different events where maybe they might hang out with athletes or prepare for a big family event. The second level is the mezzanine, which is a little bit more quiet. So in this area, our captains will be using conference rooms as sleep shifts. So our captains receive 2 4-hour sleep shifts throughout the weekend. And then this side is the family area. This is a little bit more quiet where families can go away from the chaos of THON weekend.
And then upstairs on the concourse level, we have technology doing all the radios, and R&Rs getting set up with security.
It's pretty cool because I always think about it as you walk around the concourse, you get to see like little glimpse through each portal of THON weekend, and you're just overwhelmed with the amount of color, the amount of people, and it's just one of those awe moments where you just can't help but not speak but look around and just see the magic that is THON.
We've seen people lining up since probably 8 a.m. this morning. It's really important for everyone to get the best spots so they can really support their dancers.
FTK, FTK.
Hopefully the kids will have a great time and enjoy just as much as we do.
Feeling nervous, anxious, excited. I don't know, I've never done anything this physically demanding before, so it's a little nerve-wracking.
When you see that kid shooting you with a squirt gun, it's kind of like you can't sit down, you're standing for them, like,
They deal with so much more that the pains we're going to suffer this weekend aren't even going to matter, you know? You got to keep going for them.
Just so pumped up to be dancing, and especially running through the human tunnel, everything like that, like it's already been overwhelming, so I'm just pumped up for a great weekend.
I think my face already hurts from smiling. Like, we're not even started
Too
yet.
much smiling.
It's crazy. Like I woke up this morning and I was like, wow, all of our work and dedication and everything it's gonna pay off today.
Now, Penn State, I have one question for you. Are you ready to take a stand against pediatric cancer? Let's do this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
In 2006, Four Diamonds' dad, Hank Angus, had an idea.
We came up with the idea of actually bringing letters from Four Diamonds families to the dancers. We wanted to connect the reason to the dance.
24 hours before THON starts, the Hope Express embarks on a 135-mile relay run that goes from Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital all the way to State College.
To be a part of the Hope Express, you have to be a THON alumni, or you have to be a Four Diamonds child or part of a Four Diamonds family.
As a Four Diamonds dad, it gave me the opportunity to channel my hopes, my fears for my son. It's a great outlet.
I think it's supposed to be 11 o'clock-ish between midnight. Around that time will be my first 3-mile leg. Then I'll run another one around 4 in the morning, and then another one, hopefully, assuming we do really well and there's no crazy weather, hopefully around noon the next day.
And so the starting, the stopping, the up all night, the weather, the mountains, when you factor all that in, it's like no other race. There's no way to train for this. It's about heart. And you can condition yourself, but it's about heart. And that's what it boils down to, and all these people have heart.
once again donating all of the hair collected here today to Wigs for Kids. This organization handcrafts each hair prosthesis made of about 150,000 strands of natural hair.
I decided to donate it because I was playing with a child on the floor last year, and she was playing with my hair, talking about how much she loved it and how she wished she could have hair like that.
3, 2, 1.
For me, I know how special my hair is to me and how I think it just can make a girl feel special and pretty. So for anyone who didn't have that opportunity, I wanted to be able to give it to them.
I think knowing that some other little girl is going to have my hair is great. It's nice that I can spread the love, I guess.
The most impressive part is organizing so many people. And there's people that, run everything from security to cleaning the bathrooms and helping with press and running lost and found booths and info booths and everything that goes into it. It truly is a year in the making, and we couldn't do it without every single individual volunteer.
Rules and regulations controls and regulates everything that THON is. They are security and they're also a safety team to make sure everything runs smoothly.
There's 46 hours, 700 plus dancers. They all need to be refueled with water, constant Gatorade, food. Not just the dancers though, it's also the families, captains, pretty much anyone that's involved will need to have food and water at the same time. So it's pretty much providing refueling for everyone.
This is Andrew. Anna McAndrews. I'll get this. This is Anna McAndrew, the best moraler in THON, and she's helping me loosen up because I'm really tight from standing for I have no idea how many hours so far. Does it feel better to be outside? No. You want to go back in?
Staying on your feet for 46 hours is real hard, so we're doing everything in our power to make sure to put them in a position to be successful.
This is one of the busiest times of the entire weekend, but at the same time, we've got it under control. All the committees are doing everything possible to adjust to the size of the crowds. Everything's on schedule, so it seems like it's going really well.
I feel like I know you. We all feel that way. This is my 21st THON, so the Ackright family.
Good for you.
You probably
What
remember
family is
the
this?
Ackright family?
Yes, of course.
You probably remember.
Most families approach THON as a healing process after the loss of their child. And I think that we do an amazing job here being able to have THON as a healing process.
There's no place other than THON that is as close as we can get to our daughter as we can. She loved THON. This is where she is.
Plus, we also think the kids that are dancing need to know that they need to keep dancing. Right. Because they need to keep fighting, because there shouldn't be a room full of people that lost kids.
I THON for my brother Jed. He was diagnosed at age 4 with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. And he passed away January 3rd, 2010 after 8 years of battling his cancer. And I carry his smile and his memory with me every day. I'm supposed to do this, and I'm supposed to be able to give back. And I'm blessed, I think.
It brings everyone back and gives them their own feeling of unity that, you still do have a place in this environment, and it helps you go on.
But her ultimate wish was to come to THON. So that's why we decided when she passed away in November of 2010 that we were determined we were going to fulfill her wish and come. And as you see, now we're back for the second year because she was here.
No matter what stage of the process they're in, whether they've just lost their child, whether they know they're going to lose their child, or whether it's been 20 years, it's that they know that the support that they get here, they can't get anywhere else. And this is a place that their children are with them. So I think it's an incredible experience.
There is so much energy
spinning in that building, and it's just spectacular. Every time I go in there and see this mass of people.
It's truly amazing. I mean, it's something that you can't put into words until you get here. And just to be down on the floor for the first time and to walk in, I had goosebumps.
Everybody's been open, loving, welcoming. It's just been a tremendous experience so far.
Our first THON was a celebration. Charlie just got off treatment, so we were celebrating, and for us as a family, it was neat to have a party with 18,000 people. We get to celebrate every year right now.
Just as the Penn State kids are our children's motivator all year long, during those 3 days, we see it as our job as a family and Claire's job as a pediatric cancer survivor and a Four Diamonds kid to be the motivator of the Penn State kids.
I'm looking forward to it being over. I'm in a lot of foot pain and I just want to sit and sleep and shower.
It's just the feet, really. They hurt pretty much any way I stand.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, my feet felt better and my eyes just kept wanting to shut.
This is probably the best I've felt in the past at least 12 hours. I heard that it might have been a bad idea because it feels really good, but then it's gonna hurt after. But for the time being, it is worth it. I don't want the weekend to end. As crazy as I'd want the pain to go away, this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, so I don't know. I want it to be here as long as possible.
I like watching especially the younger kids and just see what a good time that they can have despite their situation. I know if they can get through that, there's no reason I should quit.
Oh, I can't wait to sit down. I'm looking forward to mail call, which I know is soon.
This is often a time where dancers are struggling a lot, so a lot of this mail is a lot of inspiration, a lot of games and toys and fun things for them to do, a lot of entertainment. So when they get this, it's like a really uplifting thing for them, really gets them through the rest of the weekend.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Well, I just got one from my roommate. He wrote me the nicest letter, saying how much he knows it means to me and how much I mean to him, and it was just so nice to hear.
This is from Julie, and she made me a book of that.
There's never been a time in these 46 hours, or however many it's been at this point, that it hasn't been an absolute joy.
When we went to THON last year, it's one of the best weekends of our lives, and it's made it that much tougher to be down here this year.
Is that too tight? Comfortable? All right. Do you want to come over?
This has been one of the hardest things. The cancer's taken away from us not being at THON this weekend.
We're having a party with the Four Diamonds families for the THON total reveal. These children weren't able to make it to THON this year, so we just kind of are giving them an experience with the Penn State students, just like the children that are at THON do.
Yeah, you like that?
I feel like I'm getting an experience that not a lot of people get to get. There's thousands of students in the Bryce Jordan Center, but there's only 10 of us here, so it's kind of a really unique experience. So we get to have one-on-one time with these kids that we work so hard to help every year.
Through the night last night, Emily had severe pain, and just because the finale is now and everybody has showed up at the hospital again, Emily is up and functioning normal and laughing and having a good time now.
We finished our THON last year with Emily on my shoulders.
Anytime we do anything with THON, it takes the cancer away for a while.
Emily has grown.
The Janae Holmes family. The Tyler Truex family. The Tucker Haas family. the Lexi Barnett family.
One of the most emotional points is definitely family hour. You watch a video about the kids that are no longer with us. I think that's just like a stab in the heart, because this is why we do it. It's because it takes those kids from this earth and from their families. And Penn State becomes a family for these families.
Please welcome Heather and the Bryce Carter family.
You don't do THON for yourself, you do it for these families.
And this is Bryce, the strongest, most courageous and determined 13-year-old we know.
And to hear the raw emotion and the pain, it's kind of a roller coaster, but it's a good thing to be sad too, because that fuels your passion. That's why you do this, because it really is hard and it's not fair and it's something that you want to change.
We have been so incredibly blessed to have all of your support and to become a part of our family. Your love and support is truly amazing. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Vinny, and this is my sister Ashley, who is holding a picture of our middle sister, Lauren. Back in 1994, Lauren began to feel sick. She was eventually diagnosed with leukemia. Lauren was only 7 years old at the time of her diagnosis. Lauren loved THON just as much as she loved Christmas. It was all she talked about. She would even ask my mom on random weekends, "Hey Mom, can we go to THON this weekend?" And it would be in like July. And for all the hours that I've been here this weekend, dancing in her memory, I have never felt closer to Lauren like she is standing here right next to me. And I thank you, Penn State, from the bottom of my heart, for everything you have done for my family and all of these families standing here in front of me. Thank you so much. Dancing this weekend in her memory has been like almost like a dream come true. It's changed my life. This weekend has changed my life.
Thank you, Penn State, for all your hard work for the last 40 years. You helped save my son's life. Charlie is 15 months cancer-free. When the urologist looked at us and said, "Folks, it's not good. There's a high probability that your son has rhabdomyosarcoma." Sarcoma? Cancer? Yes, Mr. Beecher. Those words will forever echo in my mind. And then we saw a flicker of light on our path, 4 diamonds. And one thing was made very clear, that we weren't going to have to worry about the cost of treatment, and we could put all of our energy and all of our focus and all of our effort into getting Charlie better. Penn State Hershey Medical Center and 4 Diamonds have all the heavy artillery. Right now, join me. Use all your love. Raise your foam swords. Raise your diamonds. Raise your water guns. And let's march on like Charlie to beat cancer. We are! We are! We are! Thank you!
Royal Captains to the stage. Last line dance, you get it.
Cancer, we'll fight it. Dancing, united. Penn State, 3 again.
We're about to calculate the THON 2012 total. I just don't know how the weekend went by so fast. But I know that the feelings from this weekend and this entire year are gonna be with me forever.
Looking away, you got your fingers on there.
All right, just so you know, the left part of my.
Oh wait, but it's gonna go. Oh right.
Oh,
no,
I just
all
press
press
enter.
Ew. Okay, do you say 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh Jesus! I knew you got squished.
THON never ceases to amaze me. It just doesn't. I think through everything that's happened this year, the one thing our entire THON community has done is believe, and this shows that we believe.
Is this real?
All right, dancers, are you ready to sit? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sit down! All right, Penn State. And the total for THON 2012, Brighten Every Journey is...
Here we go, here we go.
Let's go, let's go. Oh, yeah, finally.
Come on, baby.
I read someplace, those things that we do for ourselves alone die with us. Those that we do for others and humanity live on and become immortal. In the beginning, when people would say, "Isn't it great don't you feel great what you've done?" I said, I didn't do it. Thousands of people did it. Penn State students did it. Mini-THON students are doing it. There are so many people out there that did it. Before Chris died, he said, if I die, and he knew he was not in a good situation, he said, if I die, I want to come back as a wizard and make people well. And I tell the Penn State students, you're bringing his wish to reality by doing what you're doing.
Find more information about the Four Diamonds Fund and THON at fourdiamonds.org. Support for this program provided by Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital and PepsiCo. Additional funding provided by the Penn State Alumni Association and Penn State Bookstore, and by viewers like you. Thank you. A DVD of this program is available at Penn State Media Sales, online at mediasales.psu.edu.